want to share a few words. I may not be able to get through it, but Agnes had a great spirit. She always was there to help everyone. She wanted to be included. Sometimes she felt a little bit abandoned, but you know, she always tried to do her best. She was hearing impaired from birth, and so she did not get to hear all the birds in the air, the music, the wind, and but she accepted it. She was always happy. She went through a lot in the early years too, because she developed diabetes and had a lot of health problems. And after years, it took a lot of toll out on her. And you know, she always was accepting, and she was able to help out. When she was out of school, she got a job as a teacher's aide in a school for deaf and hearing impaired children, where she would just reinforce what the teacher was there. She enjoyed children a lot. She got married and had 3 beautiful children. Even with her diabetes, she had rough times. She was it was a miracle that all 3 were born normal and healthy. And she just always was so attentive to them, took care of them, and helped them grow up. And now, for the that was a year and a half ago, I guess it was. Can't really remember time. But she had this heart attack and had gone through a lot. Had open heart surgery, and then she ended up on a ventilator, and she had to go to San Antonio for a facility that would take care of her there. It was a long 8 months. She missed everybody, but she kept working, and she was recovered enough to come home. She was accepted to a facility here in Houston. When I brought her here, she would not go. She wanted to come to my house, to home. And she developed more heart failure, and eventually she just got weaker and weaker. And she gave up her spirit. She didn't want any more interventions. The day she died, she says she didn't want any more. She wanted to take away the oxygen. She wanted all her, life support taken off of her. She just rested in the Lord, and she just said, I'm at peace. So it was a beautiful time, a beautiful moment for us. I thank you for all of your attendance here and your support for all these times. She had made many, many friends over the years, and she just loved the fish fries. She worked 2 or 3 years every time she'd want me to bring her, and she was always there watching and taking care of, making sure everything was filled and whatever needed to be done. So, we missed her. We miss her dearly. But anybody else would like to share anything?
I got a hard time staying. My back hurts, nothing. So I got a few words to say. I found out that she was dead less than a month. I helped all my smaller brothers and sisters, put them to sleep and work with them to help Mama out. And I was sitting in the window, laying in the window of the bed. And I started making sounds, you know, but she wouldn't attract her. So I knew she was deaf then. And my mother-in-law wouldn't believe it. It was hard to convince anybody because she always had a smile on her face. Then when I was working, made me work hard, because I thought about her, but nothing didn't come true. I always thought she's gonna hear me before I passed along, but she passed off first. And I'd like to introduce my family out here. Kenny, Mary Frances, Angela, David, all of them, Margaret, and Greg.
So many you can't keep track.
No, please. This is my family. If anybody wants to take a picture, I appreciate you all would.